Well, it was a sigh of relief after the match ends because the way Shami has done it, he has taken 7 wickets for India, and India has managed to win the match by 70 runs by knocking out New Zealand. After so many years, so many tournaments, so many ICC events, we have seen this happen. Wankhede never really, gives you a blow, especially to Indians, and we really love that stadium. And here I am to discuss the same with Vijit. Vijit, I think I was not prepared for this because in the meanwhile, when Daryl Mitchell was scoring runs and Glenn Phillips was scoring runs, and the way our bowlers were ineffective, keep aside Shami, Bumrah was not getting a wicket, no Siraj is getting a wicket. He was under pressure because he has given 19 runs in 1 over, and then afterwards Kuldeep was unable to take a wicket. I was like, oh God, I should prepare myself for a heartbreak or something else. But here we are discussing India's win. How about you? How was your experience watching the match?
It was a sigh of relief when Daryl Mitchell got out, and also just before that Glenn Phillips. So उसके बाद बहुत मुश्किल लगा. But again, it was a very tense situation as an Indian fan because initially जो 2 विकेट गिरे थे, उसके बाद ऐसा लगा कि it will be थोड़ा easy हो सकता है इंडिया के लिए एक आध बार अगर 1-2 और विकेट जल्दी गिरता है. But that partnership between Mitchell and Williamson पहले stabilize किया उन्होंने. They just solved the new ball, जो भी conditions का इफेक्ट होता था उसका वो उन्होंने सी ऑफ किया, एंड देन दे स्टार्टेड अटैकिंग और धीरे धीरे दे गॉट इनटू द गेम एंड दे थ्रू आउट व्हेन दैट पार्टनरशिप वाज गोइंग. आई थिंक न्यूजीलैंड हैड द अपर हैंड even though there were like a lot of runs to be scored at that stage as well, but still it felt that like the momentum was with them. India missed a few chances as well. Shami से कैच ड्रॉप हुआ था, वो एक चांस क्रूशल था, बट लकीली ज्यादा एक्सपेंसिव नहीं हुए विलियमसन उसके बाद इंडिया के लिए. एंड देन अगेन मिचेल, क्या ही बोले, मतलब कितना मैं आई थिंक इंडिया न्यूजीलैंड का जो लास्ट मैच हुआ था, मैं तब पोस्ट मैच में मैंने यही बोला था कि विल सी एटलीस्ट 1 more सेंचुरी फ्रॉम मिचेल, बट लगा नहीं था आज मिलेगा वो. बट आज ही मिला. एंड या मिचेल, लाइक व्हाट कैन आई से अबाउट हिम. एंड देन लेटर ऑन it was really it was really difficult. Like last 10 overs में 130 odd runs चाहिए थे. It was, of course it was possible, but it was really difficult. And then after Glenn Phillips' wicket, it was really difficult. Then Mitchell के out होने के बाद तो कुछ बचा ही नहीं था game में. Even when Mitchell was there, I guess he could not have done it at that stage because it was something like 5 overs में 90 runs या कुछ थे. It was really difficult at that stage. So yeah, all in all, India got a scare, Indian fans as well, but they are in the finals now.
Right, finally we are in the finals, but I think this was the first match in the tournament जहाँ पर इंडिया को वो fight देखने को मिला और इंडियन fans को वो feel करने को मिला कि oh my god, something might go wrong for us, because there was the pressure of facing New Zealand in semi-final again, and then the pressure of maybe if you lose a match, then you're gonna lose the tournament within your home, which is like we are hosting it, it's in Wankhede, and we can just never really take it कि अगर ऐसा कुछ हमारे साथ हो जाता, मतलब मुझे नहीं पता कि how well you can really think about it. But yeah, I think this was something which no Indian can take it right now. You are out again of the tournament against New Zealand in Wankhede. You just simply cannot. But I have to show you match summary of the match, how exactly it has happened in terms of numbers. So first India has opted to bat first, and afterwards India managed to score 397 runs out of 4 wickets, in which Virat Kohli scored a century of 117 runs in 113 balls. Shreyas Iyer did it again in 70 balls only. He has scored 105 runs. Tim Southee took 1 wicket from New Zealand side, and Trent Boult took 3 wickets from New Zealand side as well. Now if we come to the New Zealand's batting, and then they started off with the chase. 327 runs they were able to score, in which Daryl Mitchell made a knock of 134 runs in 119 balls. He was the lone warrior at one point. And then Kane Williamson, he did the second massive hitting for the New Zealand. That is, he scored 69 runs from their end. Mohammad Shami took a 7th wicket, which is not an easy task. And then Kuldeep Yadav took 1 wicket. He's the second most person who has given lesser number of runs and taken 1 wicket as well. So all in all, India won by 70 runs. Now, since 397 का score, Vijit initially कहा जा रहा था कि it is not enough because Wankhede is known to produce 430-ish runs. And then everyone was pointing out on Virat Kohli's knock because he has scored 100, but that was on the strike rate of 100 as well. And if we talk about Shreyas Iyer and if we talk about other batters as well, सबका strike rate 150 plus था या around approx. So do you see this was a slow innings from Virat Kohli and he should not have maybe thought about his century now and gone for more hitting so that we could have crossed 400?
It can go both ways. Like किसी का भी इसमें दो opinion हो सकते हैं. What happened actually was there was at that stage एक player ऐसा चाहिए था who would carry on till the end. ऐसा जो strategy दिख रही थी इंडिया की, because after Rohit got out, Shubman Gill started attacking and it was clear that Kohli would be taking the backseat at that stage. So वो एक planning थी जो team की थी, जो plan करके रखा था that Kohli should go maybe 40th 50th over तक के, and accordingly he played that. But again you would say that on the other side of the coin is that he was a bit slow as well. वो किस stage पे कैसा हुआ था, he could have accelerated at some stage, but again one would say that he was slow. And I also felt later on when I was looking at the scorecard after the first innings that I felt like maybe Kohli could have attacked a bit more, और जो strike rate था which was I think 101 something, वो actually थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो सकता था. And if you consider like 397, it is a big score on any pitch. But वानखेड़े में जैसे आपने कहा कि वानखेड़े में कुछ भी हो सकता था. And it felt like when the New Zealand chase was going on, like maybe we are a few runs short. ऐसा भी feel हुआ. And then at that stage as well, at that stage as well, I thought about Kohli's inning, like अरे कोहली थोड़ा और fast खेल लेता तो.
Everyone thought about it. Even I had that thought कि oh my god, it could have been even more. But no,
a bit more, yeah. But luckily the bowlers saved us, and it was a tense match actually. First innings, after you score 390 plus, then of course you think like you should win it. Like no team would think that they can be like in a difficult situation at any stage. And but वो वानखेड़े का मतलब जो भी conditions है, ground है, वहाँ पे कुछ भी हो सकता है. And Maxwell showed us that day कि वानखेड़े में anything is achievable, and even if you are not completely 100% fitness wise, you can still win it. So Mitchell का वही लग रहा था, cramps हो रहे थे Mitchell को, but even then I thought like Mitchell can still do it, and it was a bit like a tense situation for every Indian fan.
I can totally relate to that comment of yours, Vijit, because when Daryl Mitchell was on 130ish, I was like, okay, he's having a cramps as well, and this is another episode of Glenn Maxwell's legacy जो हमने देखा था वानखेड़े में ऑस्ट्रेलिया की तरफ से खेलते हुए अगेंस्ट अफगानिस्तान, और वैसा ही कुछ आज भी हो सकता है. और अगर हो गया तो पता नहीं हम क्या करेंगे, क्योंकि उसके बाद में हम उस दिन तो कह रहे थे कि अफगानिस्तान should celebrate if some innings of such sort would come up, but thank God ऐसा कुछ नहीं हुआ, क्योंकि that was like coming into my mind as well कि please not today, maybe some other day, not today. But yeah, I've got to show you the top performers of the first inning and second inning. So in the first inning, we can see it's Virat Kohli 117 runs and Shreyas Iyer 105 runs from the Indian side, scoring runs for India, making it big for India, and finally India have won the match. And if I go to the second innings top scorers, so definitely top performers में हम देख सकते हैं Daryl Mitchell has 134 runs. He has scored, having cramps and everything, but he still managed to play it for the country. And Mohammad Shami, the man of the moment, the man of the day, the man of the tournament for India, even I would say, because he has taken all the wickets, like 7 wickets he has on his name, and the rest 3 wickets have gone to Bumrah, Siraj and Kuldeep. But the way he is taking all the wickets, Vijit, this makes me I don't know, there is some mystery about him with Mohammad Shami, because if you go by the numbers, whatever he has achieved so far in the tournament, he has taken 50 wickets in the ODI World Cup, which is the fastest as well, because in lesser innings he has done that. Then there is 2 6-wicket haul, because like the first time an Indian has done that, and now in this game particularly he has taken 7 wickets where no other bowler could show the impact. So what exactly makes Shami different from the other bowlers today?
I think one of the things जो आप TV में देखते होगे, his seam which goes like it lands straight, it goes straight, land straight, which उसके वजह से ये हो सकता है कि बॉल लेफ्ट राइट किधर भी जा सकता है आफ्टर लैंडिंग पिचिंग. तो वो एक शमी का वो कंट्रोल जो है, एक सीम मूवमेंट का जो अनसर्टेनिटी रहती है where the ball would go, थोड़ा स्लाइट मूवमेंट होती है, उसके वजह से बैट्समैन को एज लग सकता है या मिस हिट हो सकता है, कुछ हो सकता है. वैसा शमी का एक क्लियर वो तो दिख के आता है. एंड ऑल्सो हिज पेस और जो एक कंट्रोल है, कोई भी अगर लेंथ करना है या कहाँ पे भी करना है, he has that particular edge over the batsman when it comes to that. And when you consider other bowlers as well, हर एक का अलग अलग स्टाइल है. शमी का जितना मैंने देखा कि he doesn't vary his pace much, जितना भी आज देखा, तो बट वही था कि he he knows where to pitch the ball at what stage. His batsman को कहाँ डालना है, and the same thing we saw in the end जहाँ पे edges लगे. So that's his speciality. Although it was not happening earlier, which we would have liked, but वैसा हुआ नहीं. So Shami, I think his very simple thing is his seam position, जो कि फिर बाद में seam पे बराबर land होती है, and then it goes either way. तो वो एक शमी का मतलब X factor है, but it is a very simple trick actually. Not easy to achieve maybe, but yeah, a simple thing to do.
Right, he was looking really lethal because the way he was bowling, it was like New Zealand bowlers at point वो लोग भी कोशिश कर रहे थे कि शायद शमी को थोड़ा सा किनारे रखते हैं and we should target other bowlers. And even at point, I think it was very difficult spot to be Rohit Sharma today because he was like only one bowler is getting you wickets and he's only like वो भी थोड़ा बहुत रन ऐसा नहीं है खा रहा है, बहुत ज्यादा उन्होंने रन भी रोका नहीं है. 49 अराउंड शायद उनके कुछ रन, उन्होंने 50+ रन कुछ दिए हैं, तो बहुत ज्यादा रन सेव नहीं करे, पर विकेट एक ही बॉलर को मिल रहा है. एंड देन यू हैव टू यूटिलाइज ऑल योर बॉलर्स एज वेल बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली आप और क्या कर सकते हो. So this was a very difficult spot, but the way Rohit Sharma has done all the rotations and used the bowlers, it was so beautiful. कि इसके बारे में हम लोग जरूर लंबी बात करेंगे, but let me take you to the Twitter reactions of the day. So social tracker की तरफ नजर एक बार घुमाते हैं और देखते हैं क्या है हमारे एक्स का पहला ट्वीट. So as we can see, Shami became the fastest bowler to take 50 wickets in the whole World Cup history. And he is the man of the hour, as I said before, and he's the man of the day as well. There are 100 reasons to smile today, and all of them are Virat Kohli. I will not say all of them, but yeah, many of them. Because he has scored his 50th ODI century, and we'll discuss about this more. Let me take you to the third tweet of the day. No God, this is unreal. Shami, you are GOAT. You deserve all, and you definitely deserve all. We have seen his journey, the downfall to the basically the sky he has touched. Definitely there is more to come for Shami. Gautam Gambhir said, this is the great change. I repeat, this is a great change by Rohit Sharma. Bringing Shami in place of Siraj was so bold move. Rohit Sharma didn't hesitate. Top class captaincy. Gautam Gambhir knows how to appreciate good captaincy. Well, started off with Virat Kohli scoring his 50th ODI ton. No one could have imagined that Virat Kohli at such age, at such stage, can really do it. And today he has done its 50th ODI century. It's not an easy task to do it because he has got the half centuries in ODIs. So how special do you think it is for Virat Kohli?
Very, very special because he's the only person who has touched the 100 mark in ODIs. So it is definitely very special, and he's the one at the top. So अभी क्या बोले, so special तो जरूर है. Again, if you see, but वही बात आ रही है कि थोड़ा slightly controversial वही हो गया है कि थोड़ा innings slow था. But I guess one more thing which I can recall right now is उन्होंने post innings जो मतलब mid innings का जो interview था उसमें कहा था कि I have been given a role and I am playing that role. तो अभी वो हो सकता है कि उनको role ही यही दिया है कि you stabilize 50 over तक या 40 over तक जाओ, stabilize the innings, and maybe थोड़ा slow खेलेंगे तो चलेगा. But again, if the team management has given him that role, then we can't really fault him. But if he had tried to score fast at that stage, at some stage towards the end, maybe थोड़ा कुछ difference हो सकता था. But again, if you like coming back to the question कि how special it is, 50 centuries विराट कोहली की, and at this age 35 में उन्होंने ये achieve कर लिया है. It is really great, and it is really a big honor for us Indian fans as well. कि एक Indian को ही उन्होंने भी replace किया, तो top 2 में तो हमारे Indians ही है. So it is really great. And Virat Kohli, I think he'll score more than like maybe 55, 60 भी touch कर जाए. Who knows? अभी काफी साल बचे हैं शायद उनके जिस तरह से fitness है.
Final भी बचा है.
Final तो है, आगे उसके आगे भी है काफी कुछ.
Right. Now I'm going to take you to the question on Rohit Sharma's captaincy in the whole tournament, because we have been discussing this very less because we just appreciate him and we leave this that thing here only. But right now, as we can see, first the captain and being the batsman as well, the way he's giving the starts, and then afterwards being the captain, he's rotating the field, he's giving bowlers their chances, listening to them, giving them the kind of field they want, giving them all the areas to really explore and come to the best they can. So I'm really think this is the time to appreciate Rohit Sharma, because this is something which we Indians are very lucky to have him. After MS Dhoni, we thought there is no one who's going to get us the ICC trophy, and he's looking the very bright chance of us to really take it. So how happy are you to see Rohit Sharma, the kind of captaincy he's showing in the tournament?
हाँ ब्रिलियंट, मतलब बहुत ही इज, इफ यू लुक एट हिम, उनकी जो बॉडी लैंग्वेज दिखती है ना हर मैच में व्हेन ही कम्स ऑन टू द फील्ड, बैटिंग में तो हम देख ही रहे जिस तरह से अटैक कर रहे हैं, ही कम्स विद एन इंटेंट कि अभी अब बस मैं जाऊंगा अटैक करूंगा, पूरा उनको ऑपोजिशन बॉलर्स को ढेर कर दूंगा पहले 10 ओवर में. सो दैट सेम इंटेंट इज बीइंग सीन ऑन द फील्ड व्हेन ही कम्स व्हेन द टीम बॉल्स. तो फील्ड पे अगर आप देखो जिस तरह से फील्ड सेट कर रहे हैं, जो पोजीशंस दे रहे हैं बॉलर्स को, द वे इज रोटेटिंग द बॉलर्स, द वे ही इज टॉकिंग टू देम कि क्या और पॉसिबिलिटी हो सकती है, एवरीथिंग इज वर्किंग वेल एट दिस स्टेज. आज काफी चैलेंज हुए, बट इन many senses आज काफी चैलेंज हुई इंडियन बॉलिंग, एंड स्टिल ही डिड अ वेरी गुड जॉब बाय रोटेटिंग देम. कुलदीप को जब लाना चाहिए था तब लाया, बुमराह को अराउंड 30th ओवर लाया when विलियमसन एंड मिचेल वर गोइंग वेल, एंड ही गेव अ चांस एज वेल. अनफॉर्चुनेटली शमी से कैच ड्रॉप हो गया था, बट या द चेंजेस हैव बीन रियली गुड. कुलदीप का स्पेशल मुझे वो लगा कि जब भी कुलदीप को लाया गया, ही बोल्ड अ फ्यू डॉट बॉल्स, ऐसे एक्सपेंसिव और उनका एक ऐसा कुछ गया नहीं था. इनिशियली ही शो पहले 3-4 बॉल्स जो रहते थे ओवर के, उसमें 3 या 4 रन ज्यादा से ज्यादा जाते थे, व्हिच एक्चुअली सेट द बॉलर अप फॉर द रेस्ट ऑफ द 2 or 3 बॉल्स इन द ओवर. सो ऑल इन ऑल इट वर्कड रियली वेल. कुलदीप ने एक ही विकेट लिया, बट ही बोल्ड मच बेटर देन दैट. एंड या रोहित शर्मा की कैप्टनसी, ही अंडरस्टैंड्स हिज बॉलर्स, ही अंडरस्टैंड्स वो सिचुएशन को क्या है, एंड द वे accordingly makes the changes, and it's working well.
Right, and as far as Kuldeep Yadav is concerned, I think he has been doing that for India for many matches, I would say, because कई बार हमने देखा है Kuldeep Yadav has done great bowling, but then afterwards उनको विकेट नहीं मिलते हैं. और आज भी उन्होंने बिल्कुल जैसे एक वो कैटलिस्ट का रोल होता है ना, कि जब भी जरूरत पड़ती है, प्रेशर बहुत आ रहा, रिलीज कर just bring him in so that कुछ डॉट बॉल्स हो जाए, and afterwards हमें इंडिया की तरफ मैच घूमता हुआ दिखाई दे. So कुछ वैसा ही रोल उन्होंने प्ले. But I've got an interesting comment जो कि actually मेरे mind में था, and this is something जो मैं बात करना चाहती थी, and I've got this. So Vishal Majumdar, who's a regular viewer of this match, is this show as well. So Hardik Pandya injury proves to be blessing for India, as Shami is doing very well. Because I was thinking this way, अगर हार्दिक पांड्या की इंजरी नहीं होती तो मुझे नहीं लगता कि शमी को चांस मिलता, बिकॉज रोहित शर्मा वाज क्वाइट एडमेंट कि हमने जो कॉम्बिनेशन बनाया है गोना गो विद इट. और अगर रोहित शर्मा ये कॉल ले लेते टूर्नामेंट की स्टार्टिंग में ही, तो हम हार्दिक पांड्या को बैठाएंगे और हम शमी को खिलाएंगे, तो आई थिंक पूरा इंडिया गाली दे रहा होता है कि आप हाउ कैन यू मेक हार्दिक पांड्या सिट एट द बेंच and make other players play, because he comes up with that dimension where he can bat, he can bowl, he can field, he can do everything, he can finish the match for you. So how can you make him sit? But I think this is the blessing where he got injured and Shami got into the play, because इसके अलावा तो मुझे और कोई reason नहीं दिखता. So how do you see this, Vijay?
Yeah, actually, so वही हुआ कि Hardik, as the person Majumdar, he rightly commented like it was a blessing in disguise जो हार्दिक पांड्या की इंजरी, बिकॉज हार्दिक पांड्या मीडियम पेस ऑप्शन जो देते हैं, ही इज वेरी इफेक्टिव एज वेल, व्हिच वी सॉ अगेंस्ट आई थिंक पाकिस्तान के अगेंस्ट विकेट्स ली थी उन्होंने, एंड लेटर ऑन अनफॉर्चुनेटली ही गॉट इंजर्ड. बट द वे शमी हैज कम इनटू द पिक्चर, पहली मैच में उन्होंने 5 विकेट लिए थे न्यूजीलैंड के अगेंस्ट ही, एंड इट वाज क्लियर दैट शमी वाज इन टॉप फॉर्म एट दैट स्टेज. एंड और वही था कि हार्दिक पांड्या अगर रहते थे, because he gives the option of batting as well, so batting depth बढ़ जाती है, और bowling तो of course वो करते ही है. So but again आते नहीं थे, सही बात है कि वो शमी आते नहीं थे अगर हार्दिक पांड्या अच्छा परफॉर्म करते रहते थे. तो ओनली थिंग जो हार्दिक पांड्या के अगेंस्ट आती थी कि वो अगर कोई बैड परफॉर्मेंसेस रहते थे 1-2 मैच में, बहुत ही पुअर खेल लेते थे, तो फिर शायद शमी आते थे. बट या स्टार्स में लिखा था शमी का वर्ल्ड कप, अगर ये आई थिंक ही इज गॉट 23 विकेट्स नाउ, तो इतना फास्ट उन्होंने मतलब इतना वो वहां तक पहुंचे, इट्स अमेजिंग, जस्ट अमेजिंग.
राइट, एंड इसी के साथ मोहम्मद शमी ने 23 विकेट लेने के साथ साथ ही इस टूर्नामेंट में मोस्ट विकेट टेकर भी वही हो गए. एडम जैम्पा इज नाउ ऑन नंबर 2 बिकॉज उनके नाम 22 विकेट्स हैं. और अभी ऑस्ट्रेलिया का कल का मैच बाकी है जो कि सेमीफाइनल होगा साउथ अफ्रीका के अगेंस्ट, प्लस देखते हैं फाइनल में कौन सी टीम आती है. बट डेफिनेटली कल भी एक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग मैच होगा, क्योंकि वहां से डिसाइड होगा इंडिया का ओपोनेंट इन द फाइनल, व्हिच इज गोइंग टू बी प्लेड एट अहमदाबाद on 19th of November. So we definitely make a comeback tomorrow as well to discuss more and more about cricket. तब तक आप देखते रहिए CricTracker India show.